everyone, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to look right into the full moon eclipse reading for the sign of Leo. But this video is going to be a little bit different than my usual videos. Today we're going to be doing the collaboration with Bow and Arrow Tarot, me, and my good friend Lady Danny, aka Landa Gentris, who's a master herbalist, and she's going to be talking in the second half of this video about herbs that you can use to deal with healing, cleansing, and purifying, as well as protecting yourself from negative energy. All right, but right now we're going to go right into your full moon reading, and we're going to start off, Leo, by pulling out your animal spirit for this period. The full moon eclipse, and a full eclipse, by the way, is a very auspicious time. Certainly a time when you can work on healing and cleansing, purifying, protecting your energies, as well as, you know, beginning to see some of the fruits of your labor. That's what comes in during the full moon, and also beginning to sort of maybe set plans in place to move forward with some of your objectives and goals and dreams, right? But let's just see what your animal spirit for today is, Leo. Aries is already up. I'm doing these videos by element, so we'll be doing the fire signs first. All right, my lovely Leos. Your animal spirit for this beautiful full moon period is the beaver spirit, laying a solid foundation, Leo. Very nice. I love beaver energy. It is actually generally associated with water energy in a lot of ways because the beaver makes its home in the water, right? But the beaver is extremely hardworking, very sort of goal-orientated, right? Not just task-orientated, but goal-orientated. The beaver's objective is to provide a solid and safe and stable foundation for itself and its family, and generally to lay a strong foundation of support emotionally, right? Because beavers make their homes in the water, and so it lives in water, lives in emotions, right? Water is associated with our heart and emotions, right? So in this way, the beaver is a very, very strong animal for emotional stability and health, and maintaining that emotional stability and health, building a strong foundation, right, through its hard work in that area. Very, very nice. So let's get into your 3-card spread. I'm just going to pull out 3 cards to look at what this full moon period may be like for you, Leo, and what you may be dealing with, right? These are going to be short and sweet videos, to the point. I have a lot of other videos to get through. I will be finishing the 2020 outlooks for the air signs and the love outlooks for them as well. And then, of course, we'll be getting right into the January love readings shortly, too. So, a lot of readings to put out. Let's see what's going on for our lovely Leos. I have moon in Leo myself, so we got a full moon eclipse happening for Leos today, for all signs. But let's see what this day brings for the sign of Leo. All right, we have 9 of Wands. There you are, Leo, showing up in your own reading. And the Queen of Cups. 8, of course, Major Arcana is the card for Leo. It's also the card for strength. Let's see what here we go, the 11, 11, 4 of Wands. It's going to say, let's see what the bottom card is. All right, laying a solid foundation, right? So we're talking about clearly in love, right? We have a Queen of Cups, strength, and a 9 of Wands. Now, interestingly enough, the 9 of Wands talks about coming to a period in your life where you're starting to recognize some of your own toxic behavior, some of your own baggage that you've been collecting, right? These wands can represent crutches, right? Things that we've used as a crutch to get by. But we know that whenever we use sort of, and I'm not even going to say it's a toxic, but whenever we lean on baggage or, you know, behavior patterns that we have adopted, right, as a crutch, it's not good for our progression, right? You see the character there has really been battered around, so it's been a very difficult period for him. But he's finding himself being alienated more and more from the rest of the world. And I think with the Nine of Cups, of course, we see that he's starting to realize that a lot of this, the source of a lot of his alienation is of his own making. It's because he's continued to hold on to behavior patterns or to baggage that no longer suits him. However, with the Nine of Wands, you begin to see that. Right? You got to see that before you can lay it down. So this is a very positive card for healing, right? For beginning to lay a solid foundation, especially if you've been dealing with this period in your life where things haven't been sort of that solid or that, you know, together. Let me just straighten out. I hate it when my readings are askew. So you're met this week with strength energy, and I'm going to say for a lot of you, it's really nice. You know, you really sort of dig deep. You realize some of the baggage you've been holding on. You're just getting yourself sort of geared up to get through this last bit of this stage in your life, right? That has really been full of a lot of burdens as well. So you're also mustering a lot of strength, right? You're mustering this last little bit of momentum and push to find yourself out of this situation or to come out of this situation. So strength is coming in for you, Leo. And in this way, you are also sort of dealing with a lot of pride, right? Strength is all about sort of knowing when to give in, knowing when too much is too much, you know, knowing when you've taken on too many things that no longer are good for you, understanding that, knowing when to get over your pride and to walk with dignity instead. Dignity and pride are very different things, you know. And knowing how to sort of tame your baser emotions, perhaps emotions of anger or jealousy or envy. These could be some of the emotions that you have tied up with some of this baggage, and you're realizing that it's time to sort of deal with some of those emotions, right? Deal with sort of that more animalistic side of yourself, of course, sort of taming the lion inside of you so that you can be stronger. 8 is also the number for boundaries. And in a lot of ways, we need to put boundaries in place to maintain our strength. You know, when we allow people to just dump on us and put more and more burdens on us, it saps our energy. And ultimately, it saps our strength. And we don't work from a position of stability anymore. We work from a position of disadvantage. So you have to put boundaries in place to maintain your strength, right? And this is also something to do very strongly with that beaver energy. Laying a solid foundation emotionally and spiritually involves setting boundaries, right? So that you can work from this stable position. Now you round off the week with a Queen of Cups. And I find this quite interesting because, Leo, it seems to me that in the area of love, perhaps you have had some issues. You know, you may have been dealing with some baggage and it's really been affecting your love life. By the end of this, and I want to say week or full moon sort of eclipse period, because this is the position for the energy that you round this period off with, I think that you come to a really emotionally healthy place. Beaver Spirit and Queen of Cups are both very sort of compatible because the Queen of Cups is one of the most emotionally stable and healthy cards in the deck, right? She represents so below as above. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's not afraid to be vulnerable, right? And so with strength, it's the same thing. Not being afraid to be vulnerable, yet at the same time, she's not going to be sort of, you know, she's not going to be swept up by somebody else's sort of behavior. You know, the Queen of Cups is willing to share and open up her heart to you. She's willing to exchange her very special cup of love. There is no other cup like this in the deck. She has her own very unique cup of love to give. She's extremely nurturing and receptive. However, when she's hurt or when things don't work out her way, she doesn't, you know, fall apart. She's not devastated or emotionally crippled. And so in this way, she's so healthy because she understands the nature of life. She understands that sometimes, you know, you can't exchange your cup of love with everyone, or sometimes what you wish for is not going to happen. But she's still so strong within herself that it doesn't destroy her. You know what I mean? She's not one of these who says, well, I'll never love again. I'm never going to trust anybody again. Or I'm never going to date this sign again because one of these signs hurt me, or two of these signs. You know, I'll never ever date a Libra. You know, I'm just saying that, you know, because this is what people say, right? I'll never date, you know, because they were hurt, right? And it's like, the Queen of Cups will not do that. And this is how you're rounding off your week or your full moon period, Leo, because you're finding such a level of strength within yourself emotionally, and also in terms of your passion and moving forward with your life. And I feel that the Four of Wands is here because this is exactly what you need to bring in a true sort of soulmate connection. Four of Wands is Venus and Aries. So this is a new love connection that I believe the opportunity is there for you, but it is there for you because of all of this hard work that you've done. Now, this next portion of the video is going to be Lady Danny, aka Landed Gentris, and she's going to talk to you about some herbs and some of the traits and attributes of herbs and how they can help you to deal with certain energies, healing energies, and certainly clearing away any negative energy. And right now with this Nine of Wands, when you're starting to sort of let go of sort of some of this baggage, some of these hang-ups, you know, that you've carried, we're talking about healing and cleansing, right? We're talking about cleansing. So there are a lot of herbs that you can use for that, and I'm going to hand you right over right now.
Hi, it's Lady Danny from Landed Gentris Handcrafted Herbals. And if you've had some problems with creativity lately, then maybe you need Palo Santo. Palo Santo, the name really means holy wood, has been used to inspire creativity and to help with your connection to the earth. Palo Santo has an uplifting scent, and it clears your mind of negativity, which opens you up for more positivity and creativity. It's been used by shamans in South America for millennia to keep energy grounded and clear. So if you're looking for a way to reconnect with yourself, to figure out what your next move is going to be, if you're trying to just get into deeper touch with who you are and what you want from life, then Palo Santo is great for that. And on a practical sense, it also can help with flu symptoms, stress, asthma, headaches, inflammation, and most importantly, emotional pain. So beyond grounding, if you've gone through a traumatic or a bad situation and you're really looking to empower yourself so that you can go to the next level, this will help you release the negative emotions, the emotional pain, while allowing you to feel that creativity to decide what your next move is going to be and how you're going to take control over your life. If you are interested in Palo Santo, it is available as part of our smudge kit that's available through landedgentris.etsy.com. It comes with Palo Santo, along with the traditional abalone shell for burning, cedar smudge stick, 2 sage smudge sticks, the traditional turkey feather that's used for wafting the smoke, as well as 2 scrolls, one which gives you information on how to start a ritual for regular cleansing of yourself and your space, and the second, Beyond Sage, which gives you information about other things that can be burned to not only help rid yourself of negative energy, but also usher in positivity and creativity. All of this is available in this smudge kit and available from Landed Gentris at Etsy.com. So that is it for this time, but thanks very much. And remember, Mother Nature sends her love.
If you've gotten to this part of the video, thank you so much. You finished off with Lady Danny's portion of her video where she talks about the various herbs that you can use for cleansing, and purification and healing. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much. If you enjoyed this collaboration, please like, subscribe, and share. Let us know in the comments what you think. Go to the description. All of the links are there in the description to Landed Gentris' website and her Etsy shop, as well as all of your other readings, Leo. But for right now, I'm just going to say have a wonderful full moon eclipse period, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.